Tonight is a dawn of a new era. Both Raw and SmackDown will be shaken to its very core. It's not just the 11 picks. There will be a shake-up. New faces, new matches, and a lot of things that we'll be seeing that is new in this season and in this new era. And of course, we're going to have everything going through the spring, the summer, the fall, the winter, everything going into next year's WrestleMania and next year's draft. Welcome to night one of the 2K24 WWE draft, live on Raw. As we welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw, the night one of the WWE draft. Of course, we are coming off one of the most successful WrestleManias ever, and now it's time to shake things up with the new season. In Universe Motors, night one of the WWE draft here on Monday Night Raw comes to you live in Los Angeles, California. As here on Raw of night one of the WWE draft, here's how the rules work. As on Raw, 5 matches each. For draft picks, singles matches and tag team matches will own 1 draft pick. And of course, there will be some one-on-one and tag team matches on tonight's Raw to determine who will get a draft pick for their respective shows. As this is going to be a big night here tonight in Los Angeles, California. As before we get into draft pick matches, we are starting off with World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton coming off a successful title defense against Samoa Joe last night at WrestleMania. And of course, we're going to find out what's next for Randy Orton going into Payback. Now, of course, there could be some challenges after the draft waiting for him. Of course, Randy Orton has been World Heavyweight Champion for now several weeks. Of course, he won the title when he cashed in, on the night he cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase against CM Punk. And due to Styles attacking Punk and costing him the title, Orton was able to get the upper hand and win the World Heavyweight Championship. And of course, he retained against Samoa Joe last night. And now question could be told. What's going to happen with Randy Orton going forward? Because Payback is in 4 weeks and the draft is this week. And of course, I want to thank you all for everyone for the support that you gave us to both nights of WrestleMania. As Payback is in 4 weeks. And of course, the world starts off with World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton. So without further ado, let's see what Randy Orton has to say here to begin Monday Night Raw in Los Angeles, California. Last night, I defeated the Samoan Machine to keep my World Heavyweight Championship. And now, this week is the WWE Draft. And everyone is asking me this question about what's going to happen with me going forward after the draft ends. Well, Payback is 4 weeks. And I am here to think of what's going to happen with me going forward, coming out of WrestleMania. Because the draft is going to enable me some future challenges for my World Heavyweight Championship. And of course, I have beaten names like CM Punk to become champion. And I beat Samoa Joe to retain my title. I mean, we'll look at my title win compared to Punk. What did Punk do? He defended the title against AJ Styles, Karrion Kross twice, LA Knight, Styles LA Knight in the triple threat match, Claudio Castagnoli. And then all of a sudden, it took a Money in the Bank cash-in to end it, to end this title reign. So now I ask everyone the question, here in the Raw locker room, whether they're still going to be there after the draft or they're still going to be there following the draft. Someone step up and and pick a fight to fight the Viper for the World Heavyweight Championship in 4 weeks at Payback. So Orton, of course, is talking about who is to pick up to him at Payback for the World Heavyweight Championship. Wait a minute, who's that? Oh my God, that's Sheamus, and he's a different Sheamus, not the Sheamus that we last saw him when he was supporting the Brawling Brutes. This is a new Sheamus. What can he be doing here? Because he is now confronting the World Heavyweight Championship. Could this mean he is coming for the World Heavyweight Championship? Oh, and we're going to find out as to why Sheamus is going after the World Heavyweight title. You remember me, Randy Orton? I know you do, because we have wrestled a lot of times. But of course, we wrestled each other at the Survivor Series pay-per-view in SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, back in 2010. We wrestled in a TLC match at the TLC pay-per-view, when you came out in both matches victorious. When of course I was coming out of my title win. At SummerSlam in SVR 2010, but then all of a sudden you beat me at Survivor Series to become WWE Champion. Then we fought each other multiple times in WWE 12. We wrestled each other inside Hell in a Cell back in WWE 13's Universe mode, and that was when we went separate ways. And then all of a sudden, we get drafted, and of course, we've been on same shows for quite some time. On Raw, SmackDown, Raw, SmackDown, down, Raw, SmackDown, down, SmackDown, Raw, all this. And of course, since we've been on Raw for a year, and of course, I haven't really done anything last season, minus my feud with The Undertaker, when The Undertaker came out on top in both those matches, at Clash at the Castle and inside Hell in a Cell at SummerSlam. When the Brawling Brutes took him out, and Styles, pretty much the man who Taker beat, took his fatal 4-way spot at Hell in a Cell. Oh yeah, I remember that because I was in that match alongside the champion at that time, Brock Lesnar, and Gunther. And above all else, since you want to talk about stepping up for a fight against you at Payback, it is clear I am coming for your World Heavyweight Championship. So after this, I will see you in 4 weeks at Payback, when I challenge you for the World Heavyweight Championship. So apparently, Sheamus now wants a World Heavyweight Championship match against Randy Orton at Payback. Well, I think that is a bit of a big surprise here, that Sheamus is now wanting a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. I'd say surprising otherwise. That now, we're going to be looking at Sheamus versus Randy Orton at Payback for the World Heavyweight Championship. As it is now been made for the Payback pay-per-view, Randy Orton will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Sheamus in 4 weeks at Payback. The question is, can the Celtic Warrior walk out as World Heavyweight Champion, or will Randy Orton retain and add Sheamus to his victim? As to who has fallen against the Viper, we're going to find out in 4 weeks at Payback. Wade Barrett. It's been since 2K16 that we fought in the ring, especially as champions. Tonight, not only I am going to represent Raw in the best way, but I'm going to show the world that I am the better champion here in WWE. So of course, Claudio is making clear that he is a better champion than Wade Barrett. And if you're lucky, you get drafted to Raw, and then we can face each other for as long as we want. So of course, it looks like Wade Barrett is making Claudio Castagnoli is making a promise for Wade Barrett to get drafted over to Monday Night Raw, so these two can wrestle. Of course, the last time these two wrestled each other was at SummerSlam in 2K16, where Cesaro ended up walking away with the Intercontinental title, as Bad News Barrett of course won the title at the start of 2016, then on the first SmackDown of 2016, and then Claudio won it at SummerSlam. And then of course, Barrett lost the IC title to Dean Ambrose at WrestleMania. He was able to regain it back at the Payback pay-per-view, and Claudio and Cesaro of course won the title. And tonight, for the first time since SummerSlam 2K16, these two will wrestle here tonight, and that match is actually up next to determine who's going to get a draft pick for their shows. So that's who's going to get their draft picks. We're going to fight for their shows. We're going to find out right now, as that match is set to take place in a moment. As of course, we are now getting ready to determine who will be our first draft pick of the night. As of course, these matches as who will get the first pick for their shows. And of course, starting us off will be Wade Barrett, the new Intercontinental Champion, going up against Claudio Castagnoli. And of course, these two of course had successful title defenses at WrestleMania, and these two are here tonight fighting for a draft pick of which show is going to get their first pick. As could it be Wade Barrett or Claudio Castagnoli? Of course, if Wade Barrett wins, then SmackDown will get the first pick. But if Claudio wins, Raw will get the first pick. So which show will it be? We're going to find out. And of course, there it is, our new United States champion. Actually, he's still the US champion because he has been champion since SummerSlam. Of course, he's defended the title against names like Grayson Waller, Randy Orton, AJ Styles, Bryan Danielson, and a lot of wrestlers, even Jey Uso, for the US title. And now he will be representing Raw here tonight to get a draft pick. As we're going to find out which show is going to get the first pick. Will it be Monday Night Raw? Or will it be SmackDown? We're going to find out, as that match is beginning tonight's night one of the WWE Draft. Wade Barrett, Claudio Castagnoli, for the first time since SummerSlam in 2K16. Match begins. Wade Barrett will also done by Claudio Castagnoli. Wade Barrett reverses the carry. There is a set up. Wade Barrett. Reversal there by Wade Barrett. Barrett reverses it. Barrett reverses it. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good so far. Waistline connect. And uh-oh, this does not look good. But uh-oh, the Claudio loses the bullhammer. A kick to the gut. Claudio's now busted open. Claudio reversal there. You can tell. Uh-oh, another reversal there by Wade Barrett. Uh-oh, Claudio never saw it coming. Uh-oh. Visualizer connect. Hucks the leg. It be enough to put the Intercontinental on the top of the ring. Kick out. You can tell Wade Barrett is frustrated. Comeback for Claudio Castagnoli. Things are not looking good for Intercontinental Champion Wade Barrett. This is all about Raw. Who will get a first draft pick for Monday Night Raw? We're also led by Claudio Castagnoli. Wade Barrett is having trouble. He's having trouble here. Claudio now stomping at the arm of Wade Barrett. Uh-oh, this does not look good for Wade Barrett. Here we go. Swings, swings, swings. Wade Barrett is dazing off to too many swings. Could it be a victory for Claudio to get Money That Want a draft pick? Kick out. Wade Barrett is surviving everything because he's showing that he gets SmackDown. If he walks away, is SmackDown going to get draft pick? Wade Barrett, he reverses it. You can. Has Wade, uh-oh, Claudio run away? Well, he did roll out of harm's way. As what could Wade Barrett be thinking about but when Claudio gets back into the ring? Claudio gets back into the ring. Big boot connects. He's still. As Wade Barrett is doing everything to keep Claudio down. Could we see the bullhammer finally connecting after a reversal minutes ago? Here it goes! Can Wade Barrett get a draft pick for SmackDown? Here we go. Oh, he really had. As uh-oh, this doesn't look good for another bullhammer. Another bullhammer connect. Wade Barrett gets SmackDown a draft pick. And of course, Wade Barrett picks up a win over United States champion Claudio Castagnoli. And now he has secured the blue brand a draft pick. We're now going to ask a question here. Who is going to get drafted from Monday Night Raw over to the blue brand? We're about to find out as Wade Barrett picks up the victory here. So let's see who's going over to SmackDown. Oh my God! CM Punk is coming to Friday Night SmackDown. And of course, Punk was on SmackDown down back in 2K15 Universe mode, where of course his last appearance on the Blue Brand came in the 2K16 WrestleMania event, where he was unsuccessful and he decided to step away. And now and then of course he went to Monday Night Raw when he returned for WrestleMania in 2021, and then in Universe mode, and then he's been on Raw for the remainder of that time, and now after that, he's now going over to Friday Night SmackDown. As Cody Rhodes, I guarantee you Cody Rhodes has a big word for CM Punk if Punk is coming after his WWE Championship. As what a big pick here for SmackDown to kick off of Night 1 of the WWE Draft. And of course, there is a lot of things still to come here tonight. For Night 1 at the WWE Draft, as we got 4 more matches left to go. As we got WWE Women's Champion Rhea Ripley taking on Women's World Champion Asuka in a Champions vs. Champions match. Also, we will see DIY take on the Brawling Brutes in a tag team match, Raw SmackDown. And in our main event, AJ Styles will go one-on-one with John Cena, Raw SmackDown, all for draft picks here tonight. Live on YouTube this month will be Payback, the first pay-per-view after WrestleMania. As who's looking to get their payback after WrestleMania? As you know, this Payback that comes your way on YouTube this month here on YouTube. As we are back live with wrestling matches here on Monday Night Raw, we get ready for a draft pick match between Rhea Ripley, the new WWE Women's Championship, taking on Women's World Champion in Asuka. And of course, Asuka is coming off a successful follow-up event against Io Sky at WrestleMania, and she will now be wrestling the new champion in Rhea here tonight. And of course, announced for the matches on SmackDown, it will be Roman Reigns versus Jon Moxley, Sasha versus Charlotte, Imperium versus a new tag team on SmackDown, Andrade versus Ricochet, and then of course a big main event which will be announced. On that SmackDown. But now, we're heading back into the women's match. And of course, taking on her here tonight is the new WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. And you can tell Dirty Dom is with Rhea, Mommy Rhea. And you can tell what's on the mindset of Dirty Dominic Mysterio watching this match at ringside. Yeah. We are all ready. We are Oscar. Draft pick time. And as we're ready, we are Oscar. Oscar wasting no time on mommy. This is all about draft pick here tonight. Which brand is going to get a draft pick? What else are there? Things are not looking good. As we are. This does not look good. Things aren't looking good for mommy here. As Dirty Dom's getting a counter stick to the ring. Remember, DQ's. We're almost there. We're almost there by Oscar. You can tell Rhea's super angry. And I could see things not ending well for Women's World Champion Oscars. We could be on the verge of looking at ringside. And we do! As will that be enough to put Women's Champion Oscar away? No, it's not! Oscar coming back. Oh, Oscar will answer there. We were almost looking at riptide at the prison track. And that's the dominant interference. This doesn't look good. Could Oscar make wheel top for SmackDown to get another draft pick after they took CM Punk? Oh, we're also there. And this could be the time we look at Prison Trap. Could he see it? And we Ripley makes Oscar top as now SmackDown secures another draft pick for that brand. So far, Monday Night War has not won one match here tonight in the WWE draft, and that's not really good news for the red brand. As now, War is now going to get another pick. As Rhea picked up the victory. Of course, the last 60 hours for Rhea's been great. She won the Women's Championship and she gets a win and another pick for the blue brand. So let's see who's going over to SmackDown now. Well, it looks like Raw's in big trouble right now as far as their star power goes because SmackDown now secures the megastar, LA Knight. Yeah. I'm wondering what could be the future of LA Knight here on SmackDown. Could it be either the Intercontinental Championship or the WWE Championship has his future going forward on Friday Night SmackDown? We're going to have to find out as time tells. as I think was just done for. First, SmackDown takes CM Punk, and now they took the megastar LA Knight away from Monday Night Raw. I think Raw needs to scale back at this point and get bigger picks to secure that star power on Raw. As we are back live here on Monday Night Raw, as Monday Night Raw is pretty much getting destroyed in this draft tonight, as SmackDown now has a hold of CM Punk and LA Knight, two of the participants who is involved in the World Heavyweight title scene here on Raw. And now, right now, we're looking at Randy Orton, now Sheamus, who will be facing Orton at Payback, Styles, and Samoa Joe. Now, of course, there will be some mental draft taking place after the draft is over. So, of course, we're going to find out who's going over the wall and who's going over to SmackDown. And of course, what could you see in the imagination of DLI after a terrible Sunday they had when they were unable to walk out as new WWE Tag Team Champions? But now they have a chance to get SmackDown a draft pick. As which show do you think DLI will land? And now, of course, I do want to throw out a disclaimer that Tag Team Champions, they are eligible for the draft. However, the tag team titles are still unified. However, the tag team titles will be branded around both shows, meaning if Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn get drafted over the wall, they will remain, then the tag team titles will still be across brand. However, tag teams could still get drafted, depending on what's to come in the tag team division in the near future, as Butch is working on Tommaso Ciampa here in this match. We're also there by Ciampa. We're also there by Butch. Here we go. German suplex there by Butch. Why is Ridge Holland? I believe that was a kendo stick. Why did Ridge Holland bring the kendo stick? Another German suplex there by Butch. Why is Ridge Holland bringing weapons into the match? Pete Dunne trying to get the chair out. And because he does not want to get DQ'd. What? That was pretty much a mistake. As Rizzo Owen is going to work on Johnny Gargano. That did not go well for Ridge Holland. Ciampa versus that was not a good timing there for Ridge Holland. We've also done by Ridge. As it always seems, things are not looking good for Tommaso Ciampa. Has this coming over? Well, we're about to find out. And Johnny Gargano couldn't make it on time as the Blowing Brutes secures a draft pick for Monday Night Raw. As we're about to find out in moments to come, who will be going over to the red brand Monday Night Raw. We're about to find out in a moment. As the Blowing Brutes picks up the victory here in this tag team match and now secures the red brand a draft pick. So let's see who's going over to the red brand. We're going to find out. Well, it's now official. War is him for Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. As Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams are now heading off to the Red Brand Monday Night Raw. As I'm wondering what could be open for both of them. Either a tag team title win for both, or possibly Hayes going after either the WWE World Heavyweight or the United States Championship. I don't know, as this looks pretty interesting. As Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams now on Monday Night Raw, as Raw now finally has a star power to make up for them losing CM Punk and LA Knight off to SmackDown. Really good pick. Well, we are now switching gears because coming up next, Becky Lynch, former WWE Women's Champion, represents SmackDown to take on Raw's and one half of Damage Control in Bayley. Question is, who's going to get a draft pick for Raw or SmackDown? We're going to find out up next here in the draft. But before we get to this match, let's head over backstage and see what John Cena has to say about him facing AJ Styles in our main event later on tonight. So tonight, this is all about the draft picks. And of course, that will also be applied to this Friday. But anyways, heading into my match with Styles later on in our main event, well, we all know that me and Styles do have history. We are no stranger to wrestling each other. Like, we probably crossed paths when he was a champion, or when I was the champion. Yeah. When, of course, we met each other twice inside the Elimination Chamber structure. Sure. When he was the WWE champion, or when Reigns was WWE champion. And tonight, this is all about the draft picks. As Styles is doing everything for Raw to get a big draft pick to close out night one of the draft, and I'm doing everything to get SmackDown to close out night one's draft picks. And tonight's main event is going to prove it. As we are back here on Monday Night Raw in Los Angeles, California, as we are now getting ready to determine who's going to get another draft pick for their brand. Now, of course, so far in the draft here tonight, LA Knight and CM Punk went to SmackDown. And Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams, that you saw a moment ago, are now going over to Monday Night Raw. Well, of course, so far Raw is trying to scale back after they lost LA Knight and CM Punk off to the Blue Brand. Because, don't worry, someone in the crowd saying, this will be over, don't worry, or something. And because Io Sky was unsuccessful at winning the Women's World Championship from Asuka at WrestleMania. So now, of course, we're about to find out what's to come with them in the near future. And of course, Bayley's also is a former Women's World Champion. And of course, she lost it when Asuka cashed in at SummerSlam. And of course, things hadn't felt the same for Bayley since then. Speaking of... let me fix my foot. Anyways, back to what I'm saying. Anyways, speaking of former champion, Becky Lynch, the former WWE Women's Champion. Of course, she lost her title last Saturday, and she's wrestling here tonight to get a draft pick for Friday Night SmackDown. And of course, she could end up being in danger of her life being moved over to Monday night. And of course, we're going to find out who's going to get a draft pick for their show. We're going to find out. Turns out chanting Becky. Match begins Becky wasting a little of no time. Back, suplex. Suplex. Back into her feet. Hold on for that by Bailey. Hold on for that. There's Otto. Roll up pin. Kick out. Hello, Desarmo. Three over quick for Bailey. Move on for the Mono plan. Becky Lynch picks up the victory as this will now secure SmackDown another draft pick. And of course we are now going to ask who is going over from Monday Night Raw over to Friday Night SmackDown. We're about to find out. As Becky Lynch picks up the victory here tonight. So now we're going to determine who's going to get a draft pick for Monday Night Raw, for Friday Night SmackDown? Let's find out who's going over to SmackDown. And of course, things couldn't get worse for the Red Brand as they now just lost the man who was unsuccessful against the World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton last night. Samoa Joe is now heading off to the Blue Brand Friday Night SmackDown. Live on YouTube this month will be Payback, the first pay-per-view after WrestleMania, as who's looking to get their payback after WrestleMania. As you know, this Payback that comes your way on YouTube this month, here on YouTube.
If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and then turn your notification bell on so you don't miss any content provided by on this.
You don't want to miss SmackDown, as of course this has a lot of things. This has draft pick matches, where of course 4 one-on-one and tag team matches will earn 1 draft pick, and a dual branded battle royal will earn 2 picks. And of course, this is going to be a big night for what's to come on SmackDown. As what switches are we going to get at Night 2's draft? We're going to have to find out on SmackDown this coming Friday in Universe Mode. But coming up next, it's main event time. AJ Styles from Monday Night Raw takes on Friday Night SmackDown's John Cena. Well, of course, we're going to find out who's going to get the final draft pick for the draft, as who will secure the final draft pick of Monday. We're going to find out up next in our main event here on Raw, Night 1 of the draft. As it is now time for our main event. As it's AJ Styles versus John Cena in a draft pick match to determine who's going to get the final pick of the night. And of course, AJ Styles, of course, coming off a loss to CM Punk last night. And now, His fans are chanting, booing AJ Styles. Now of course John Cena's doing this for SmackDown. Who's going to get the final pick of the night? Will it be Styles or Cena? We're going to find out. Yeah. Styles, Cena, main event, here tonight. Match begins. Styles going to work on Cena this early. Cena reverses it. Cena reverses it. Because both men had unsuccessful nights at WrestleMania. Cena failed to win the WWE Championship and AJ Styles failed to beat CM Punk. John Cena, of course. Styles is telling Cena to get up. Calf crusher. Will that be enough to get Cena to tap? Cena struggling to do everything to get SmackDown the last draft pick of tonight. And here we go. Punch. Put over the form. Connect. And there we go. Will this be enough to get SmackDown the last draft pick of the night? I mean, well, the draft pick, no, kick out. Styles is showing off to the WWE Universe. Who should get the last pick for the red? Who should get the second pick for Monday Night Raw tonight? Oh, it's Cena! Styles reverses it. Cena reverses it. Styles is showing off to the WWE Universe here tonight. Always looking for a plan. What will happen? Styles right! As this is all about the WWE draft pick Styles back to his feet. Uh-oh, could this be something planned? And uh-oh. Styles looking to do something here tonight. Uh-oh, could he be thinking about what he's going to do? Oh my God! Styles put Cena for the announce table. And I gotta get back in the ring. Styles is telling Cena to get up. Oh no! This does not look good. Uh-oh, this does not look good for Styles. Hey, hey! Hooks the leg. Kick out! After everything that Styles did. Styles with most of it. Styles Crush connect. AJ Styles gets the last pick for Monday Night Raw. So now let's see who's going to go over to Monday Night Raw. Let's find out who will be having a new home on Monday nights. We're going to find out right now. Oh my God! Adam Copeland is now heading to Monday night. It looks like the World Heavyweight Championship is getting stacked as of right now with Randy Orton, Sheamus, a lot of big names, and alongside Adam Copeland is now in the mix. As that's a big pick there for Monday Night Raw. As of course, Adam Copeland is now going to Monday Night Raw. And of course, Monday night is getting bigger. With Edge, aka Adam Copeland, a couple of Trick Williams, and CM Punk, LA Knight going to SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, good night everybody.